dear Capricorn. Welcome to your July through mid-August tarot card reading. I am super excited to be here with you guys. It has been quite a while. In fact, maybe just a bit over a year since I've had the privilege of being in your company. So I really hope that you enjoy the reading that's in store for you today. If you are interested in what I've been up to and all the changes that have happened in my life since I was last here, please feel free to check out my video I put out about 2 weeks ago. It's called All Signs Twin Flames. What is happening in this world? Let's take a peek at the cards and catch up something along those lines, okay? I tell you, what a time we live in, right? I thought that there was no better time than to pick up the torch and keep pushing it forward now. So, without further ado, let's get started, Capricorn. All right. If you have seen my readings in the past, you understand that my readings are based on energy. So I look at the divine masculine, the divine feminine, and how the energies will evolve as the months go by. Okay. In this particular case, we're looking at from here in July through around mid-August. Okay. All right, so let's get started, dear Capricorn. Dear Spirit, please show me the present energies for Capricorn moving into July and August of 2020. Please show me the present energies for Capricorn, dear Spirit. Capricorn, present energies that jumped. And we have the Seven of Fire, the Stress Tarot. Okay. All right, dear Spirit, please show me the energies for the divine masculine Capricorn moving into July and August 2020. Please show me the energy for my dear divine masculine Capricorns. When I say divine masculine, this could be you, dear divine masculine Capricorn, or it could be the partner of the divine feminine Capricorn, okay? Either way. I'll do it one more time. Okay. Yeah, it's like these cards are wanted to jump out. So I have the Nine of Water, laziness. It felt like 2 cards wanted to jump out, but we're gonna do clarifier. So Nine of Waters is laziness, huh? That's equivalent to the Nine of Cups. Make a wish, dear Capricorn, divine masculine. All right, dear Spirit, please show me the energy for dear divine feminine Capricorn moving here in. Ooh, see how that happened? See, when that happens, I have to pay attention. You know what I mean? I had 3 cards jump out, so again, that's too many cards. I have that happen now and then, guys. Dear Spirit, please show me the energies for the dear divine feminine moving here in July into August. Please show me the energies for the divine feminine Capricorns here in July moving into August. This came out, so it was meant to come out. It's the Six of Air, the burden. There's a lot of, this could indicate some travel, dear divine feminine Capricorn. Is anybody traveling? Somebody's carrying a burden. All right, let's look at and see how the energies will evolve, dear Capricorn. Here in July, moving into August, how will the energy evolve for dear divine masculine, divine feminine Capricorn? Dear Spirit, please show me the evolving energies for the dear divine masculine and divine feminine Capricorn. Page of Rainbows, adventure. Dear Spirit, please show me the next evolving energy for my dear Capricorns. Here in July, moving into August, please show me the evolving energies for my dear divine masculine, divine feminine Capricorns. Seven of Waters, projection. All right. Dear Spirit, please show me the final evolving energy for my dear Capricorns moving here in the month of July into August 2020. Please show me the energies at play, dear Spirit. And I have the Queen of Air, mortality. Morality is not mortality. Morality. Okay. All right. So let's get started. All right. So moving into the month, you may be going through a period of stress, dear Capricorn, okay? It seems like you have a lot of balls in the air, all right? You're taking each step with stride though, right? You're juggling, you know, it seems like 1 minute you're focusing on one area of your life, and the next you're focusing on something else. And what this card is reminding you of though, dear Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine Capricorn, is to always pay attention to what you're doing, okay? Everything seems to have equal importance in your life right now. All the things that you're balancing, all right? Understand that it's during these phases of quick transitions, all right? As you're juggling many tasks and going between thoughts even. This doesn't only have to be a physical juggling of material aspects within your life. This can be juggling of your thoughts and of your feelings. You might have a lot going on in those arenas within your life. Understand that, you know, the whole point is to stay true to your passions, stay true to what is within your heart as you juggle these things that are these items in your life. This could be simple household chores. This could be elements within your relationship. This can be elements within your career. Understand that there's always that monkey, all right, who's going to try to throw a monkey wrench in your plans. Take it with stride. It's only temporary, all right? As long as you stay true to your passions, all right, you don't have anything to worry about. Everything's it's gonna be stressful, but this is just a phase, right? This too shall pass, okay? But we're gonna clarify this stress moving here in July and into August. What is the stress that Capricorn may experience this spirit? Please clarify for Capricorn. What is the stress about? Let's clarify. Okay. And I have the Samhair. This is a major arcana, guys. Dear Capricorn, this is equivalent to the Moon Tarot, okay? Do you see this lady in this card, all right? She has her cards in front of her, right? She's in communion within the spiritual realms of existence, all right? This card is indicative of very strong spiritual connections. This could be spiritual connections with family, with friends, with your lover, all right? And as a result, because you have so many connections going on in the spiritual realms and you've been communing with the spiritual realms, it seems like you're juggling a lot of thoughts. So this arrangement or this stress factor may stem from your thoughts, okay? This can be what is indicated here, but let's clarify further, all right? Because not only is the moon symbolic of mystery, it's also symbolic of revelations, okay? Maybe there's some things that have been revealed that has stressed some of my dear Capricorns out a little bit, or has initiated a change in their life where they're juggling a lot of thoughts. Some of my dear Capricorns may be juggling responsibilities as they clarify direction in some way. The moon is illuminating a certain path that could create some stress, especially if drastic change is called for. But let's clarify the Moon Tarot, dear Capricorn, moving here in July into August. Dear Spirit, please show me the clarify the Moon Tarot as it relates to stress for dear Capricorn here in July, moving into August. What is this stress about, dear Spirit? 7 of Cups. Actually, had a couple that try to jump out, and nonetheless, I think that there was too many, and this is the first one that popped out, so I'm going to go with it. It's the 7 of Cups, okay? This particular scenario, dear Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, is about choices, all right? There's a lot of cups in the air. You feel like you have a lot of decisions to make in terms of some of my dear Capricorns need to determine where to invest their time, all right? Maybe some of my dear Capricorns have a lot of offers on the table, multiple offers on the table, a couple of offers on the table. Nonetheless, this cup is indicating emotional offer, all right? You want to make the right decision, all right, as it pertains to this particular choice, all right? And you as a result of these cups being offered, you are in communion, all right, within the spirit realms. If you believe in God, maybe some of my dear Capricorns are praying to God. Some of my Capricorns are praying to spirit, praying to the universe, meditating, going within a lot. Many of you may be enveloped in your thoughts moving into the month of August and here in July. Nonetheless, juggling the material aspects and the internal struggles that may exist within you, all right, is manifesting as stress, okay, in your life. And so, you know, this reminds me, dear Capricorn, that sometimes you have to take the time to quiet your mind, all right? There's a lot of noise happening. There's a lot of influences. There's a lot of emotional influences, right? And the way that you take a reprieve and get a break from it is going within, and you're doing the right thing. And this card, it may also indicate that if you haven't already, that you take the time to reflect. You take the time to communicate with spirit, all right, so that you make the good decisions in this life. I want to also point out that we have sevens, all right, 2 sevens, okay. Sevens are very indicative of definitely being divinely guided in some way, all right. You're being divinely guided in some way, all right. Spirit is trying to reach you. Spirit wants to alleviate the stress, okay, that you may be perceiving in your life, all right. I'm thinking of, let's see, 7 is about unity, okay. And it is definitely spiritual. So, you know, some of you guys are in communion with spirit, you know, about these stressful factors, about these choices that you have to make. All right. Others are being guided towards reaching out or communing with spirit, okay, within your soul. And only you know what that means for you, dear Capricorn. All right. It's time to, like, you know, rest your mind. And this is what's coming to me. Let go and let God. Whatever that means to you, okay? All right, so let's move it forward. Let's look at the divine masculine energies. Again, divine masculine could be you, dear divine masculine Capricorn, or it could be the partner of my dear Capricorn divine feminine, all right? The card that comes up is the 9 of Waters, laziness, all right? It seems like dear divine masculine has been on vacation a little bit, okay? All right? Maybe this is a natural result of having dealt with maybe a stressful situation, all right? And now he's kind of just relaxing, putting his feet up, all right? Having a drink, you know, dreaming of vacation, all right? Making a wish, you know? In some instances of some of my dear Capricorns may be going on vacation, okay? But let's clarify the 9 of Waters, laziness. What is this about? Also, I must say that with laziness, this is a self-reminder that, you know, it's okay. We have to take time for ourselves. We have to take time to put our feet up, dear divine masculine Capricorn. But we cannot become complacent, all right? In some instances, maybe some of my dear divine masculines have become complacent. This could be complacent at work, stagnant even. This could be complacent within their relationships. This could be complacent within their friendships, okay? Only you know how it applies to you, but that's the energy, you know? It's okay to enjoy the good things in life, but we have to also be aware of others, all right? It is about you. And when you're in that happy place that's what's depicted in this card, then you're able to share more love and more happiness with others, you know? So it's a gentle reminder to remember those who are important in your life. Dear Spirit, please clarify the 9 of Waters for my dear divine masculine Capricorns here in July, moving into August. Please clarify the 9 of Waters for Capricorn. And I have the embolic. This is interesting. The embolic, dear Capricorn, is equivalent. Sorry about that. Is equivalent to the Star's Tarot, all right? This is the card of hope. This lady, she's pouring water into the lake and she's sitting beside a cauldron, all right? She's sharing, all right? This is about faith. This is assurance from the universe that everything's going to be okay. So, dear divine masculine, if you have been going through a period of stress where you've been faced with decisions, emotional decisions to make, this is a very good sign, all right, that your communion, all right, with all that is, that going within has worked out. And you have reached, or you are going to reach, a place of relaxation because spirit is a part of you. You are one this month. It seems like it's, so I get the feeling that you guys are going to be able to easily, all right, easily connect with the spiritual aspects that are important to you. You're easily going to be able to overcome this stress factor, all right, this month, all right? If you've been going through a very stressful period, you have smooth sailing ahead, dear divine masculine Capricorn, all right? That's what that shows me, all right? And it's because of the hope springs forth eternal. Peace is coming your way. And as a result of this peace, you're able to relax and be lazy, okay? So there's going to be some relief coming in some way, some material aspect is going to come in, and you're going to be able to relax emotionally. Definitely, if you're in a situation where you were in a highly charged emotional, had a highly charged emotional dilemma, all right, you are moving out of that phase. If you were in a situation where maybe you became at odds with a loved one, all right, you're going to make peace, all right? You're going to understand that the direction that you want to go. If you were faced with decisions, all right, that you didn't know what to do in a particular situation, as it pertains to your job, as it pertains to your relationship, you actually feel like you have direction again, all right? But let's clarify the imbecile or the star tarot for my dear divine masculine Capricorns here in July, moving into August. Let's clarify. And I have the Hermit, okay? So definitely, some of my dear divine masculine Capricorns have come out of a place of isolation, all right? Many of you guys had to go within. You have so many spiritual cards here, right? These are major arcana cards. You have the Hermit. You have the Embolic, which is like the Star Tarot. And you have the Samain, which is the Moon Tarot. Okay, you are doing a lot of communion with Spirit this month, all right? Not only are you communing with Spirit, but you are isolating yourself where necessary. You're taking the time out to really just be alone. You're going to have some periods this month where you're going to be alone. Self-imposed isolation is what I hear that you're going to go through because you're seeking answers. You want to be, I'm getting the feeling that you want to be in a position that you're sharing, you want to share from your heart, right? In all aspects of your life and all of your relationships, all right? Nonetheless, by this 9 of water cup coming up, you're going to come to a place of relaxation. You're not going to stress it anymore. It's like you and the universe are one. That's what I'm getting. Like, this is a beautiful place for you to be, all right? Sure, maybe there's some area within, you know, not too distant past where things were pretty stressful, but it looks like to me that you found your freedom through communion with Spirit. You also found answers for the choices that you're facing. By communing with Spirit, and this communion with Spirit came naturally. It's not like you had to say, let me go in this room and close the door and force myself, right, to experience this magical moment. No, it's like Spirit's coming to you. It's like you're one with the universe, dear divine masculine, dear divine feminine. You have a stress factor, but you know what? Let's see what's going on with you. We have the 6 of air, the burden. Okay. Dear divine feminine, if your divine masculine has been off on his own, all right, for a period of time, understand he's going to come out of that place. He's going to be ready to make a wish. He's going to be ready to make a decision as it pertains to something within your relationship or within your arrangement or within, you know, your friendship. Understand that, you know, and he's going to just want to relax and he's going to feel emotionally fulfilled, okay, in some way. You, my dear divine feminine, you are carrying a burden. Some of you guys may feel like you're carrying a burden. This is a natural flow from stress, okay? All right, so you're not in the same position as the divine masculine. Is just relaxing. You may feel like you're carrying a burden, but what this card does is it reminds us that even when the road seems long, okay, even when the skies are gray, all right, when you need help, you know that your spirit guides, your angels, your even friendships, all right, somebody's going to step in and help you carry the load, all right? So don't ever feel like I feel overwhelmed. That's what this card reminds me of. This card is also a card of travel, all right? So you may, dear divine feminine, be traveling this month, or you know, somebody close to you could be traveling, all right? Nonetheless, there's a guardian angels there, all right, with you if you're going on a physical journey. Your angels are there if it's metaphorical, or you're going on a journey within yourself, all right? But let's clarify. I don't want those cards yet. Let's clarify the Six of Air for my dear Divine Feminine Capricorns, okay? Here in July, moving into August, please clarify this here for Capricorn. We want to know what's clarify. Oh, we had the Four of Water. Dear Divine Feminine, you're healing. Many of you guys are going to be healing something, all right? You see this lady, she's standing by the well, all right? There's water running down. She's holding a cup in one hand of water and passion in the other. This is about you finding balance, dear Divine Feminine, all right? You're finding balance. You're healing something, all right? And even though you're going through this phase of healing, many of my dear Divine Feminines, it may still feel like you're carrying a burden, but just when you thought, right, that you were doing this all on your own, you understand that you have help, all right, on the way. You have help when it comes to, you know, understanding something better. It's been a long journey of healing. I get the feeling that this healing isn't something that just happened, all right? This may be, in many instances, something that, a burden that you've been carrying a long time, right? And, you know, now it's time to let it go, all right? Because evidently it's causing stress in your life, all right? You know, you can feel a little disillusioned by something that happened in your life. Maybe some type of disappointment. Nonetheless, the cards are pointing to the fact that it's time to let it go and that you are indeed healing from it, all right? So something is being brought to the light, even if it's from your distant past, even if it's from a bad past life karma. It's coming up, it's being stirred up only for you to let it go, all right? So if you find yourself in a situation where something from the past comes back and it feels like it's haunting you, it's only being brought back up for your own healing, all right? But let's clarify, dear Spirit. Please clarify the Four of Waters. The Four of Waters is about healing, all right? It's about just being still, you know? So in that sense, it's very similar to the Divine Masculine in that the Divine Masculine seems like he's just letting things go, whereas the Divine Feminine is kind of still feeling the burden, but Divine Feminine is also finding a support system in her on her path this month, okay? So let's clarify the Four of Water as it pertains to the dear Divine Feminine Capricorn. Dear Spirit, please show me the energies for dear Divine Feminine Capricorn. Moving here into August. Again, Four of Cups, just as I figured, okay? Just as I thought, all right? Many of you, dear Divine Capricorns, if you Divine Feminines, all right? If you have gone through a stressful period or are going through a stressful period, all right? And, you know, some of you guys may have sought some counseling of some sort. Some of you may be facing a decision or not willing to accept an emotional cut because of these burdens or this healing that needs to happen within your life. If some of you guys have been betrayed in any way, it seems like you're going through a period of healing, and until you let that burden go, all right, you're going to feel that burden, you know, you're going to feel the weight, I should say, of the burden on your back, all right? And what this card is a reminder is just like say that you don't have to go through this alone, right? You have the support system. You can travel away, all right, from the load. You can let somebody else carry the load. If you're in a situation where, you know, that you like to do things on your own because you're so independent minded, it's a reminder that, you know, sometimes it's a good idea to kind of let things go, to allow people to help you, all right? Allow people to help you. You can be like this, all right? You don't have to carry the load all on your own, all right? Things may be stressful moving into this period of time, but this is a reminder, dear Divine Feminine, that you're going to have help, all right? Whereas it seems like the Divine Masculine is more leaning towards going inside and isolating himself to find that peaceful place. It seems that your comfort more or less comes through communion with not only spirit, or healing from within, but also it's okay to lean on someone sometimes, okay? It's not a weakness to lean on others sometimes. It's okay. And from what I can see in the cards, that help is going to be there for you. And this could be as it pertains to a relationship, or this could be as it pertains to your work life. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing, you know, some of my dear Capricorn divine feminines are having a discussion, you know. You may be going through some healing, and now, you know, like, you feel like you're carrying a burden, you know. And so if you're at work and somebody, you know, you need help with something, make sure you raise your hands. It's not going to show your weakness. It's going to show your strength. Your strength in being able to allocate things as they should, especially if you're in a position of management. I don't know why I said all that. That was just spirit. So, you know, hopefully that touch, you know, that is applicable to someone. Not a lot of people, but not a lot will have to do with career, but there are some. All right. Okay, so let's look at the evolving energies, dear Capricorn. Okay, let's look at the evolving energy. Moving in here in July, moving into August, I pulled the Knight of Rainbow. Yeah, this is the Knight of Rainbow, okay? This is equivalent to the Pentacles Tarot. This is about adventure, okay? This is an adventure of a physical nature, a material nature. Some of my, definitely, with the Six of Air coming up and the Knight of Rainbows coming up, we are moving into traveling. Some of you guys will be on the road again. You're going to be on the road, okay? You're going to be traveling. If you, dear Capricorn, if you've been hesitant about going a certain direction in your life, some of you guys are going to take that step. You're going to take that leap of faith, right? Some of you guys are going to be receiving messages to go out on an adventure, all right? And you're ready for it. You want to go on an adventure somewhere, all right? But let's clarify this adventure tarot, okay? And apparently that this adventure, it promises, it holds promise in some way, all right? So there's something good that's going to come out of this adventurous situation. Some of you guys are just going to be communicated an offer, perhaps, for an adventure in the future. But let's clarify adventure. Dear Spirit, please clarify adventure for dear Capricorn here in July, moving into August. Please clarify adventure for my dear Capricorn. Oops. That's too many cards, or I would take them. Alright, let's go. I really like to shuffle well because, you know, it just allows Spirit to just move through. And so many times the cards just pop out, like just now. Okay. This is the Ace of Cups. Okay. This is the Ace of Water. Alright. This is about an emotional offer. Alright. So some of my dear Capricorns are going on an adventure as it pertains to love. Alright. Somebody's going on an adventure, was invited on an adventure, and as it pertains to new love. Okay. Some of my dear Capricorns are taking that next step, are going to receive a message of love from somebody. All right. And let's clarify further, dear Capricorn, what's going on? What's with this Ace of Cups and the Knight of Rainbows? All right. Definitely there's a love offer on the table. Not only is there an emotional offer, but also the first seeds of let's go on this adventure together. Let's see where this leads, okay? Let's see where this leads, okay? In the instance of the Divine Masculine, he's communed with Spirit and he feels confident, all right, in going in this particular direction. If you're in a new love situation where you're dating, definitely Divine Masculine has been communing with Spirit and may be willing to accept an offer or an adventure if Divine Feminine were to ask. If you are the Divine Feminine, you could feel like you're carrying a burden, and as you alleviate that burden, then oh, here comes an offer, you know. If you're in a relationship, you know, this could be another sweeping attraction within your relationship, another adventure added to your portfolio of adventures. But let's clarify the Ace of Water. Moving here in July, moving into August. This jumped out. All right. 10 of Pentacles, okay? So definitely I'm seeing new love here. I'm seeing those relationships here. All right. So, you know, apparently, dear Capricorn, you have had a period of abundance, not only of abundance, material abundance, stability. This is the card of family, okay? Some of you guys may be in a relationship where things have gotten a little stressful, okay? And you've had to kind of remove yourself from the negativity through isolation, as the divine masculine exerts, or for the divine feminine, through healing. All right. And as a result, all right, you're able to come around, you're able to appreciate where you are, you're able to appreciate the stability of the situation that you've built. And then this new cup of love comes in, showing another reignition within your relationship, another surge of passion with the emotional fulfillment within your relationship. And this new passionate beginning creates a new adventure. Now, in some cases, there's going to be pregnancy indicated here. Somebody's going to get pregnant, okay? As you can see, this is a little child going on this adventure, you know, depicted here, all right? You've got the stability, you know, this is the instance where card of fertility, and then you're manifesting a baby, okay? So if you don't want that to happen, just be mindful. But the energies here, outside of pregnancy, there's going to be some passion, all right? There's going to be some exciting, magical times, this new sense of adventure, this new promise. If you've been stagnant, you're about to move forward within the relationship, okay? We have the Seven of Waters, which is projection, okay? This card is equivalent to the Seven of Cups. What's interesting is, again, this is about, this is very significant, all right? This is about unity. It's about unity. It's about how things come full circle, okay? Remember, you got the Seven of Cups in your present situation coming in. Now you have it as an evolving energy. So this tells me that, but this is a different spin on it, all right? The spin is that after communing, all right, with spirit, after going through your period of healing, all right, you begin to see things not the way you wish them to be, but the way that they are. All right? You understand that you are creating your reality each step of the way. You are projecting, dear Capricorn. All right? If you feel stressed out, you understand that it's something within you, something that you've done, all right, that has stimulated or has triggered, all right, a projection. You also understand clearly this month that how others see you is simply a projection of how they see themselves. And for some reason, I get the feeling that you guys are going to really understand more about where energy is leading you this month, okay? Like, you understand the significance of energy. You understand that, you know, what I'm thinking is a result of what I put out. What this other person thinks of me is a result of the energy that they put out, you know? We all project what's within us. We project what's within us, okay? And that's, ooh, that one flipped. And that's what's important here. And to clarify, we have the Three of Air, okay? So this is about seeing things from a different perspective, a different point of view. Kind of turning, you see this lady, she's got this ball in her hand, right? And she's turning it upside down. And now this goes back to what I just said. It's confirmation. So this is definitely, thank you, Spirit, okay? This is about seeing things as they are, not as we wish them to be. And you're going to see it. And you're going to see how somebody else's behavior projected what it is that you projected, what it is that they are going through. And you're also going to see how you project things to them. You're going to understand the dynamics as far as how things are interrelated and how we relate to our environment, okay? You're going to understand something intellectually as it pertains to somebody, and you're also going to understand them emotionally. This may be new for some of you Capricorns, okay? Some of you, this is going to be a new area that's going to be sparked. It's not going to make you feel uncomfortable. You know, it's just going to be a profound realization for some of my dear Capricorns, okay? You know. So let's clarify further this Three of Air, okay? of Air is usually also the Three of Swords, but this has a completely different meaning than the Three of Swords would ordinarily mean. With that being said, you know, if you have been in a third party situations, it looks like you're going to see things for what they are as it pertains to that third party situation. So if you feel like somebody's been hiding something from you, it's going to come to the light. Same as vice versa, okay? Let's clarify Three of Air for my dear Capricorn here in July, moving into August, please. Clarify their spirit for Capricorn, the Three of Air. Okay. I'm like, oh, 2 dropped out. Goodness gracious. Okay. And I have the King of Wands and I have the Queen of Swords. Okay. Definitely what I'm seeing here, dear Capricorn, is that you're seeing things as they are, okay? This is as it pertains to a king figure. These are actual people and a Queen of Swords, all right? So there definitely could be some third-party situations and some third-party influencing your relationships. There could be a third-party influencing your career, all right? But now, if you've been confused, I'm going back to here with the stress factor. If you've been confused about a friendship, if you've been confused about a relationship, now this is a promise that during the course of this month, you're going to see things for exactly the way that they are, okay? Exactly the way that they are, all right? These people, these are definitely descriptive of people in your life. The Queen of Swords is a person that's non-trusting as much, but she's very kind, all right? She usually has her walls up. She's very cutthroat. So if you have somebody like that in your life, you know, this person is going to have an influence on how you see things. You could also have someone else who embodies the King of Wands energy. This person's very passionate and very fair. He knows where he's going. He's very good at what he does. He knows, it's like your friend that just knows exactly what to say. All right. And it's a masculine energy. These people are going to help you. All right. Be able to see things for what they are, so that you project what it is that you want into this life and not what it is that somebody else has created for you. You want to be your own creator in this life. So all of that reflection, dear Capricorn, is going to lead to a place of understanding, and that is super, okay? And as you're coming to this place of understanding, you're going to be adventuring, all right? You're going to be coming from a place of stability and being able to offer an emotional cup of fulfillment to somebody, or you're going to be on the receiving end of that cup, and as such you're able to prepare for another phase of your life, an adventure in your life, and for some they'll be creating a baby, okay? The last evolving energy is morality. This is about your standards. This is about your values. This is about staying true to those things, because only you know what's important to you and what your values are. This is a reminder to always stay true to yourself. This is a card of authenticity. This is the sister card to the Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords is a very important person. Now, this person could be an Aquarius, a Libra, and those two pop out particularly. Let's see, it could be a Gemini, but nonetheless, right, this person who has a hard time trusting, okay, is very faithful, is very sweet, but first you have to prove yourself to her. So for my dear divine masculine Capricorns who may be dating, understand that this person's not going to trust you. You're going to have to show them who you really are, and they're able to easily discern deception, okay? They want to get to the root of the matter. They don't want to play around. They don't want deceptions. They want the truth. If you are this particular figure, dear divine feminine, because this could be you as well, understand that it's okay to stay true to your values, all right? If somebody comes along and tries to talk you out of staying true to yourself, understand that you're not going to do that this month, all right? You know exactly what it is you want, And you're not going to let that happen, dear Divine Masculine. Same with you. You're not compromising your values this month. All right? Something about your values and your standards are super important to you. But let's clarify. Morality. All right? Morals are on the table. All right? For those particular situations where the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Capricorn may have faltered when it comes to morality, or your partners may have faltered when it came to morality, you know, it's not something that you're willing to compromise on. All right? For those who question their relationships, you're going to see things for what they are this period. This is a period of revelation for you. But let's clarify morality for my dear Capricorns here in July, moving into August. Please clarify, dear Spirit, morality for Capricorn. All right. And I have the 9 of Air. This is interesting. This is about, you know, you guys, somebody learned something, okay? Some of my Capricorns, you know, this gives me the vibe of seek and ye shall find, okay? Be careful what you look for. You're going to find what it is that you're looking for, all right? Be open-minded. When I say be careful, it doesn't mean don't go seeking things. You know, that's not true. You always want to, if you're a seeker, seek. Just be open-minded in accepting of what you discover, okay? Because whatever you discover is definitely going to be related to the morality factor, all right? The 9 of Air is usually related to the 9 of Swords, all right? 9 of Swords is about having nightmares, all right? That's not what this card is. This is a different rendition. This is more about, you know, discovery. You're going to discover something. And whatever it is that you discover, it is going to be linked or related to your morality. It's going to be directly related to your values. But let's clarify the 9 of Air. Dear Spirit, please clarify the 9 of Air for my dear Divine Masculine, dear Divine Feminine Capricorns here in July, moving into August. Please clarify the 9 of Air. What are you going to be discovering? Oh, wow. Confirmation. Okay. Something isn't as it appears to be, dear Capricorn, all right? There's something that's not as it appears to be, and it has to do with your values, and it has to do with morality. It could be something in your environment. It could be something that you had, somebody who you had great faith in that disappoints you, unfortunately, in some instances, all right? Nonetheless, what this does tell me is that despite the gory nature, if you look at the 9 of Swords, it's like it's a complete nightmare. Whatever the situation is, a complete nightmare, right? Something was a complete nightmare in your not too distant past, all right? Then the 9 of Air here, which is the same same energy, okay? Just different forms. It made you discover something. You discovered something that wasn't so pleasant, and as a result, you have understood in some way better what your values and your standards are. You have understood that you don't want to compromise those, okay, in any way. So that's a very broad, and the reason it's so broad is because if you can apply it in many ways. But the good news is that you're going to see things for what they are, all right? If you're in a particular situation where you're juggling different passions, okay, you're going to see things for what they are. You're going to understand your values and your standard and your morals better than ever before. And you're going to have a little bit of adventuring this month. So this month is going to be very multifaceted, dear Capricorn, okay? You have a lot going on. We're going to go ahead and bless this overall reading. You know, if I, you know, just looking at everything all together, I would say that, you know, you are in for some spiritual realizations, some new spiritual realizations, okay? You're in for healing this month, all right? In the case of the Divine Feminine, somebody's going to help you, all right? See the light of day, help you see the end of the road as it pertains to something in your life, okay? Despite, you know, the juggling, you're going to have, many of you guys are going to be in for a new adventure. Some of you may even be creating a new life. All right. Again, you're going to see things for what they are. That's the biggest message I'm getting out of here. even if it means seeing the ugly parts of things, the ugly nature of certain aspects within your life, of certain friendships, of certain relationships. You know, you're going to see things as they are. This is going to heavily, heavily influence your thoughts as it pertains to your morality. You're going to understand how it's important not to compromise your morals when it comes to a particular situation. This is interesting. It says it all. Return from the underworld, engage life. Okay. So for my dear Capricorns, for those of you who are going through a situation where you feel like you have gone through things that were against your morals, or you've experienced things, or somebody did something that disappointed you as it pertains to your standards and your values, you're learning to come out. You're learning to engage in life again. You're going to go on that adventure, okay? You're going to accept the disappointment and you're going to move on. It's going to get better, okay? This isn't, it just reminds, something's coming to me. Bad times don't last always. Sometimes you're going to be disappointed, but it doesn't mean, but life does go on, okay? And it says a period of depression may be about to end, okay? Tests and trials will create metamorphosis in your entire being. You're going through a significant change, dear Capricorn, this month. We are always evolving. We're always changing, so this is nothing new. The energies are very conducive, however, for you this month when it pertains to that, all right? You're going to come out of this place of isolation, dear Divine Masculine, all right? And you're going to be able to engage in life again, all right? You're going to be fulfilled not because somebody else told you that you should do something, and not because you're expected to do anything, but your actions I'm seeing is going to be derived from the essence of you, from your roots, from who you are, all right? There's not going to be any other motivation but to be you this month, all right? Dear Divine Feminine, you're in particularly the same place somewhat. Some of you guys have gone through a period of healing, and now you're willing to let somebody else carry the load a bit, okay? Adventure is definitely on the plate for many of you guys. Your vision is X-ray. You're going to see things just the way they are. If you're in a situation where you're in a relationship that you're not sure about, you're going to be able to know exactly what to do, all right? You guys who are out there who are like, I don't know whether I should stay in this situation or not. I don't know if this person's being faithful to me or not. I don't know if this person wants to marry me or not. All of that's going to come to the table. It's going to be clarified. You're going to have X-ray vision. You're going to be able to see clearly, dear Capricorn, what it is you want, where you're headed, and you're going to be able to weigh your values and understand better what it is you don't want as well as what you want. And you understand that if you focus your attention, right, on the things that you want, that's what you're going to manifest in this life. It's not about thinking about what you don't want, but during the course of mulling things, it's going to be the best way I can put it is that you're going to have some revelations this month. Some things are going to come to the light, and we're going to say it's all good because it's all a part of growth, right? It's all about returning from the underworld to be better able to engage in life again, all right? So I have really enjoyed doing your reading, dear Capricorn, and I look forward to seeing you for the mid-August through mid-September read. Until next time, much love and many blessings.